What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today I have a request from one of my awesome patrons, but he actually didn't make the request on Patreon. He made it on my website because he's that cool. He actually wants 2 reactions from me this month. So thank you so much, Raheem, for this request and for going the extra mile to support this channel. Raheem's been with me for a long time, since way back like when I had like 500 subs or something like that. He's been very supportive of this channel, and I really appreciate you, Raheem. Thank you. So this is another video from a band I've watched a couple times that Raheem introduced me to, JINJER. So I'm excited to jump back into the JINJER train. I'm so sorry about my hair. It's just so out of control today. But since this is my 3rd time covering JINJER, I just want to become familiar with the band. Let's see, we got Tatiana on vocals, Roman on guitars, Eugene on bass, and Vladislav, or Vladdy, on drums. I would try to pronounce their last names, but I don't want to offend anybody. So, that said, I'm excited to check this out. And a quick disclaimer at the top of this is a reaction analysis video, so I will be pausing, because if you just want to watch a song, it's better to go support their channel and their video. I'm just here to offer some commentary from a musician's point of view. So, if you're excited to see that, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell, and now let's jump into this. If this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands, and now I make one-man band covers on YouTube and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down.
Whoa. Oh, I love the sound. They did this twice by this point, but the sound of that last chord that just played, like it's still ringing out, but it's not just a straight up strummed chord. They're muting it, so it kind of mellows the overtones, and it's just kind of the low undertone. Cuts out the higher frequencies when they, instead of pressing the fret down, you're just lightly setting your finger on it while you pluck and then lifting up, and it rings out, but it kind of kills the higher tones. Creates a really deep, growly sound from the guitar. Sounds really cool. Yeah. Ooh. That snare sounds so nice and tight. What a BA, like, she's almost like rapping here. Slow rap.
My hand took me and placed me in front of a glass. She gave me hint, I was in glow of the mask.
Sweet vibe change. Oh! They added a couple extra notes there, like just a random time signature change measure for some cymbal work, and then back to the groove. That was cool. I'm not even going to try to count that, because every time I try to count a JINJER time signature change, it takes me like 20 minutes. So I'm just going to say, that was awesome. Whoa! That was like a little time signature change tease there. I want to hear that again. Yeah, I thought it was going to be like dun, 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 but instead it just did one measure of that, and then it was like, just kidding. Dang. Can't even wrap my head around this count. Wow. Cool rest tension buildup there. Oh, that guitar riff and the unison with the drums there. That was awesome. Ooh, the offbeat cymbal? Oh, cool vibe change. That vocal melody is beautiful. Dude, last beat, insane. I gotta say too, does anyone look cooler than, one sec, what was his name? Does anyone look cooler than Eugene with their bass guitar so high up? Like, I used to, okay, I don't think this anymore, but I used to think people who wore their guitar super high were nerdy looking, you know, because Billy Joe Armstrong was cool and he had his guitar down to his shins. But now that I'm older, I understand the ergonomical advantage of having your guitar high, because it's more important to protect your wrist as a guitarist. That's your asset, your wrists and your fingers. That's more important than looking cool. But dang, Eugene can look cool and be ergonomically correct. Look at that. Oh, so BA. That blast beat is insane. Vanderhorst needs to cover this. Love that offbeat cymbal in the back. Is that a China? Listen. Yeah, that is so cool. Dude, that just the instrumental in the background, the way everything was so unified in that part. I gotta hear that again. Right here. It was like dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Some of this stuff, you know, it's easy to slip by because you're focused on the lyrics. The singer's so cool as well. But dang, the band is doing cool stuff in the background. My paperback slid down on the floor. I took a look around. There was no sanctuary. This would be a band that could release instrumental versions of every track and they'd still be very fun to listen to. Obviously, Tatiana is an incredible singer. So fun to listen to, so talented at screaming. But the band, every member of this band could play isolated and still be just as interesting to listen to. Like they could have a drums only, bass only, guitar only, and it would still be really cool.
Self-proclaimed preacher, under the flag of welfare, no lecture stop to bear. We need music, shove down our throats, so keep your monologues and read in every route. I am a bad example of order. This life is not a prison, and you are not a warden. Please, teacher, leave us alone.
Ah, Pink Floyd reference. Cool. I just love this chorus melody. It's so pretty. Wow. What a vibe change.
Your idol scream to me, throwing shame on my face.
Oh, tapping bass.
As I turn away from infamy and disgrace.
The snare ghost notes? This happened in the last song I watched from Ginger too. They had so much dynamic within the song, but the drummer is so good with adding in snare ghost notes to really accentuate the dynamics in the soft parts of the song. So cool. Wow. cool way to bring everything back in. Oh, that snare! That snare! That was almost like an inversion of John Bonham's kick triplets in the Good Times, Bad Times that I learned from Yoyoka. But except it's on the snare. Just a very cool groove just thrown in there. Love that. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, he brought it back again. Wow. I almost forgot this was a music video. Dude, that ending was ridiculous. I love how in sync they were, but that riff was so cool. The guitar sounded so thick. Wait, I gotta hear it again. I can't remember. That was so intense. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow, that unison to wrap it up was so cool. Ending on the offbeat, not on the actual first note of the next measure. But dang, that riff was so cool. But then the drums were playing some kind of pattern that almost sounded like a CD skipping back a few seconds. Like it was so staggered sounding. But they're actually playing it live, which makes it really cool because they're so in sync with each other. This band is so fun to listen to. Thank you again, Raheem. You guys share such cool bands with me. Like, I literally feel like I'm watching the coolest bands that have ever existed on this channel. Pretty much all the bands I'm watching now. 6 months ago, I had never heard of them, and now I'm watching them regularly on this channel, and I just feel like they're the coolest bands that exist. Like, every single band I'm watching is blowing me away, blowing my mind, and so inspirational to me on a musical level. I'm actually starting to compose some new music. Yesterday, even though I had a terrible headache, I was playing the piano because I was sad, and kind of composed a new song that I'm working on. So I'm really excited about that. That's always kind of like an exciting thing to look forward to when you're writing a new song. Just excited for how it's going to turn out. But someday I'll share that with you guys. Anyway, thank you again, Raheem. I really appreciate this. And especially the extra mile you went to making a request on my website when you're already a patron. That's so cool. So kind. Thank you for all the support you've given this channel and me since the beginning. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to pound that like button. And if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe and ring that buddy bell because you'll probably enjoy what I'm making here. I gotta say, the bands I've been watching are really cool. So that said, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you to all my patrons. You all really help a lot. Again, if you want your own requests, you can always join my Patreon. Each of my patrons, 5 and up, get a request per month. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that up. Depends how many requests come in, but I think I'm at 28 patrons now, and because of time, it's literally physically impossible for me to do probably much more than that every month. But some people just sign up to support, and so I'll just see how it goes. I'll keep it the way it is unless I get overwhelmed with requests. But yeah, for now it's $5 and up gets a request every month. If you don't want a monthly commitment, my website's also always linked below where you can get monthly not monthly requests, but a one-time request if you don't want to sign up to Patreon. So yeah, anyway, that said, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.